Hey, what's up? This is Wonder Wolf. I just watched the idiot's video. I'm not gonna make my YouTube channel about a back and forth argument with a sexual predator, a future sexual predator, or anybody that looks at little kids. I'm not doing that. I'm not spreading a rumor about him. It came from his own freaking mouth. He called my phone. I didn't call him. He called my phone. And he says, "Look, man, I'm really scared. I've been looking up censored stuff." He said the feds came to my mom's skating rink and asked questions about these little boys. But he said my phone was stolen. He said my phone was stolen and they traced my email. First of all, that's bullshit. They don't never trace your email. You know what they do? They trace your IP address, login information. Okay? They trace your login information, and they use each device is about the same IP address. All right. When you use a virtual private network, and it's not really a good private network, it's one of free trials or free apps. They know you're using it. They know you're on a Tor browser. They know you're on a darknet. They just don't know exactly what you're doing, but they know it's something. Okay, so what they do, they call the V-trap in on your internet service provider. Always knows who you are. So know what they do? They probably call a trap in, and then you go back and you look at the Tor browser and VPN again. And that trap pings your IP address to that location. They go and ask questions. He asked me, please don't tell nobody. Please keep it a secret. You know why he thought he could keep it a secret? He thought he could keep it a secret because him and Crazy Cooter, John Burns, who I've been knowing for 5 years, I rode 3,000 rail miles with, starting from Florence, South Carolina, all the way up the eastern seaboard, and I just was with him with Nashville, and I just was in him at Shoestring's apartment. I've been knowing John for a very long time. John's met me way more times than he's met McKinney, but yeah, he vouches McKinney. Okay, you know why he vouches McKinney? Because him and McKinney has that relationship where they share secrets. I'm pretty sure they sharing pictures. Because you know why I do know about John? There's very dark rumors about John for years. Okay, and I didn't want to believe it because I respected the man. You know? And when you respect someone, you don't really want to think about it. They can be possibly lying to you. But what I did in Nashville, dude, I had really peaked his ID. His name is Carl Watkins. But I was not putting John on blast like that because I was trying to find out, why is he hiding? Why does he go by John Burns when his name is Carl Watkins? And he has a lot of followers, a lot of friends, because he has hop-out information. And people kiss his ass because they want hop-out information. They're scared of getting stuck. And they're scared to not know how to get on a train without asking questions. McKinney's one of them. McKinney does not really... First of all, the dude, I'll tell you about the dude. The dude has enough gear for 5 or 6 people. It's good and everything, but you never carry that much gear. 4 or 5 freaking dogs, 3 or 4 dogs on a train. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. If you've been really watching this YouTube, dude walks abandoned railroad tracks and hitchhikes. Okay? Now all of a sudden that shit happens in Lubbock, Texas. He wants to get out of Lubbock. He might still be in Texas, because he knows the little Texas Railroad, but he does not know really a lot of stuff. Okay, and that's besides the point. I don't care if he rides trains or not, but he's trying to get out of Lubbock. He don't feel comfortable being in Lubbock because he looks up little kids and stuff. Okay, so everything's gonna hit the fan. I'm trying to do a background check eventually. But you know what? Carl Watkins is John Burns' real name. So why are you living a lie? Okay. As far as my name is Stephen Colby Blackman, yes, my name is Stephen Colby Blackman. On Facebook, it's MUN. You know why it's MUN? Because I've been reported for busting out on Joe Lagasse and stuff like that. He was the chomo too, and I'm the one that paid for the $49.99 background check on him. I found out he was a convicted sex offender in the state of Maine. I do not like them. I do not like a sex offender, and I would never support one. So when you call my phone and you admit that you're looking at little kids, I hope to God the feds really zoom in on you, and I hope to God they take your sick ass off the freaking streets. That's what I do. I hope they do. Okay? Because if they call me, I'm going to let them know exactly what you told me on the phone January 28th when I hopped out of Kansas City. I have a phone log. If anybody wants my phone log, picture of the phone log and stuff, hobocolby@yahoo.com. Hit me up. I don't mind showing it to you. As far as just on my ID, where's your ID at, Carl? Carl Watkins, John Burns, where's your ID at? You know, you're the one that backs up McKinney Simmons. You the one that backs up McKinney Simmons, John Burns. Who was a self-proclaimed chomo. So post your ID, John. I mean Carl and McKinney. And here's my ID right here. See this? And you see that. Real close. My AIS number in Alabama is 276711. My federal number was 99557-020. And my Florida number is C11897. I've been in prison 3 times. But they have a price to do in China. What Roadrunner hopes, he hopes he don't go to prison for child porn, because I'm telling you, it's gonna be fast since it's child porn most of the time, and them people are really, really not good people in prison. They are victims because they look at kids and they will get their ass beat. I'm just telling you the truth. So, McKinney, you should never called me on the phone admitting that you was a chomo, because you are a chomo. You might not be convicted yet, but you looked at little boys and you admitting to that. And you are sick. And I hope the feds do take you off the streets. Matter of fact, I hope you do. And I hope you go to protective custody, because you won't never be able to walk population.